Welcome back to Morning in America. We all want to feel safe every day, especially over the holidays. This morning, fewer New Yorkers do. The state is on high alert with chatter of credible domestic terror threats. New York City seeing a 400% increase in online anti-Semitic and Islamaphobic threats since October. Anti-Semitism was already way up before the Israel-Hamas conflict. On Tuesday, the SUNY City College campus was shut down in response to an undisclosed threat. The state announcing that $75 million has been provided for all law enforcement to keep people and property safe. Charles Marino, former Department of Homeland Security advisor and Secret Service agent and founder of Sentinel Security Solutions, with us once again. Good morning to you. You know, SUNY City College shut down because of those threats. Governor Hochul allocating $3 million just to colleges. Don't we typically see these threats around the holidays? That's my first question. And would money that she's allocating be added for extra police?
Yeah, unfortunately, we do see risks of increased threats around the holidays for a wide variety of reasons. And the actions that are being taken by the governor make sense. Additional resources like adding state police to the joint terrorism task forces. We're seeing other major cities do that as well. Each of these task forces is comprised of local law enforcement agencies from their own communities. So they're all unique to the area in which they operate. There's 56 of these, and they will go out and run down these threats and investigate them further proactively. So the money is going to help. The additional resources is going to help. But look, the increased chatter is very concerning. But not shocking to me, and quite frankly, expected in this overall threat environment we're living in. The U.S. is currently facing more threats from more places than we have at any time in our history, both domestically and internationally.
And, you know, we have the iconic Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I mean, New York City is unlike any other city in the world for how many people gather together in such a dense area. You have demonstrations going on, hatred, homes and businesses being targeted and tagged Zionist. So what exactly can law enforcement do, even with more resources, to combat viable threats at a time like this?
Well, they rely greatly on the public, so we need the public to be extremely vigilant. Look, we know the threats are diverse, they're robust. The FBI director, Wray, described our threat level as being at a whole nother level. So with that said, vigilance on the part of the public also needs to be at a whole nother level, a much higher level. And you're going to see law enforcement operating in that same way, especially in a place like New York City that is hosting large events like the Thanksgiving Day Parade. So we're going to have a large turnout there, large crowds. Of course, those are increased targets for terrorism, homegrown violent extremism. So they're looking at the chatter. They'll be paying attention to that. And they'll also be putting enhancements, both seen and unseen, in the area of law enforcement.
Governor Hochul also saying really quickly now that they're protecting at-risk sites. No doubt that's going to include synagogues and mosques. But what can the average New Yorker or tourist do? What does being vigilant actually look like?
Be aware of your surroundings. Don't have your phone buried, in front of your face, blocking what you're looking at. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Use common sense, and your vigilance should increase based on where you are. And by all means, if something doesn't feel right, let somebody in law enforcement know what's going on as quickly as you can and let them investigate it. There's really no sense here in ignoring something that could turn out to be something concerning, and let law enforcement do their jobs, track it down, and determine whether a true threat exists or not.
Charles Marino, we always love having you on. Happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.